It was raining hard in Frisco. I needed one more fare to make my night.
Want a lift? This is Harry Chapin, and if you'll get in, I'll sing you a song of mine and give you some advice that might be helpful. Winter's Song is the song for today, and that will follow these few words. If you had a serious disability before you were 22 that keeps you handicapped as you grow older, here's some important information for you from Social Security. If either of your parents retires, becomes disabled, or dies after working long enough under Social Security, you can get monthly Social Security childhood disability checks. These payments continue as long as your disability lasts, even if both parents die. In addition, you can get Medicare insurance to help pay hospital and medical bills if your childhood disability payments continue for 2 years. This is another example of the kind of protection Social Security provides, and why I keep reminding you that Social Security is so much more than just retirement payments for older people. Because even if you don't have Social Security coverage as a worker, you're probably protected as the dependent of a worker. That's why it's so important for you to know all about Social Security. You can call any Social Security office and ask for a free copy of Your Social Security. Someone there will be glad to send it to you. Now let me sing for you. It's something I call Winter Song, and it tells a kind of a story.
When the summer fled past my window and autumn's chill was in the air, there's a special kind of lonesome round that ending time of year. When the leaves fell and they drifted 'neath the trees that soon were bare, I felt the wind blow ever colder, and suddenly you were there. We laughed and scuffled while the snow fell, and the cold gave your cheeks a glow, and in your arms come evening, a kind of peace I'd know. When the leaves fell and they drifted 'neath the trees that soon were bare, I felt the wind blow ever colder, and suddenly you were there. We laughed and scuffled while the snow fell, and the cold gave your cheeks a glow, and in your arms come evening, a kind of peace I know. Often I'd wake at midnight mid some icy winter storm, but then I would find you beside me, and you made the night seem so warm. I go my way, you go your way, now that the winter's come and gone. But somehow with the springtime, your golden warmth still lingers. It was raining hard in Frisco. I needed one more fare to make my night.
Singing is my business, and I'm Harry Chapin. Hi. My singing today will be Dreams Go By, and I've got that ready to spin right after some sage wisdom from my friends at Social Security. Trying to get along today with the way the cost of living keeps going up isn't easy, and trying to save is almost impossible for the average young worker. But it's important, because even though retirement may be years away, you should start planning. When Social Security was originally set up in 1935, the basic idea was to replace only part of the earnings you lose when you retire. Over the years, even with all the changes in the Social Security program, the basic concept remains the same, to replace part of earnings lost due to retirement, disability, or death. It's up to you to add to your Social Security protection while you're working, with savings, pensions, insurance, or other investments. Then, when you retire, Social Security won't be your only source of support, and you may not have to make any drastic changes in your way of life. So start planning now. Dreams Go By, my song for you today.
Dungarees, looking all grown up and so very pleased. When you write your poems, they have so much to say. When you speak your dreams, it takes my breath away. You know I wanna be a ball player, a regular slugging fool. But both our dreams must wait a while until we finish school. And so you and I will watch our years go by. We'll watch our sweet dreams fly far away. But maybe someday, I don't know when, but we will dream again, and we'll be happy then till our time just drifts away. Listen to the seasons passing, listen to the wind blow. Listen to the children laughing, where do broken dreams go? There you stand in your tailored suit, so many years gone by, but you're still so cute. We take the car to go and meet the bus when our grandchildren come to visit us. You say you should have been a ballerina, babe. There are songs I should have sung, but I guess our dreams have come and gone. You gotta dream when you are young. And so you and I, we watched our years go by. We've watched our sweet dreams fly far away. But maybe someday, I don't know when, but we will dream again, and we'll be happy then till our time just drifts away.
That was Dreams Go By. It was sung for you by Harry Chapin. And Harry Chapin is me, and I've got just enough time to say that I aim to return to sing and talk some more soon. So keep the change.
I needed one more fare to make my night. A lady up ahead. It was raining hard in Frisco. I needed one more fare to make my night. A lady up ahead.
Harry Chapin doing the talking, and also the song you hear behind me. Today I've got a great Bob Dylan song for you in a little while. It's Mr. Tambourine Man, and as a matter of fact, Bob will sing it in exactly 1 minute. If you wonder why Social Security produces this program, and others like it, there's a very good reason. The people at Social Security feel strongly that it's important for you to know what Social Security is all about, to know the rights and benefits you have under Social Security. In addition to these programs, they publish pamphlets and leaflets that explain the various parts of Social Security law. These publications are free of charge, and Social Security encourages your requests. For people who can't read English, many of these publications are printed in Spanish. It's important for you to know everything there is to know about the Social Security program. You can get all the facts directly from the Social Security Administration, and the information you'll get will be accurate, up-to-date, and free. If you have any questions or want one or more of the free publications, call or write any Social Security office. Now here he is, Bob Dylan, with an incredible song called Mr. Tambourine Man.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy, and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. Though I know that evening's empire has returned into sand, vanished from my hand, left me blindly here to stand, but still not sleeping. My weariness amazes me, I am branded on my feet. I have no one to meet, and the ancient empty streets too dead for dreaming. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy, and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. Take me on a trip upon your magic swirling ship. My senses have been stripped, my hands can't feel to grip, my toes too numb to step. Wait only for my boot heels to be wandering. I'm ready to go anywhere, I'm ready for to fade into my own parade. Cast your dance and spill my way, I promise to go under it. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy, and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In a jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. Though you might hear laughing, spinning, swinging madly across the sun, it's not aimed at anyone, it's just escaping on the run. And but for the sky, there are no fences facing. And if you hear vague traces of skipping reels of rhyme to your tambourine in time, it's just a ragged clown behind. I wouldn't pay it any mind. It's just a shadow you're seeing that he's chasing. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleeping.
That was the mighty Bob Dylan singing Mr. Tambourine Man. I bet you liked it. I'm leaving now, but you can count on my return here soon with song and message. Until then, this is your friend Harry Chapin saying, keep the change.
I needed one more fare to make my night. A lady up ahead waved to flag me down. She got in at the light. It was raining hard in Frisco. I needed one more fare to make my night.
I've got a taxi waiting, and I'm your driver, Harry Chapin, saying hello. Get in and we'll have a ride with a song of mine called Story of a Life. First off, though, do you have a minute to save your life? Today we're going to talk about Medicare, and you're probably wondering why, because you thought Medicare was for people 65 or older. Well, so did I, and we're partially right. You see, Medicare is for people 65 or older, but I found out that certain people under 65 can also get Medicare. If you've been getting monthly Social Security disability payments for 2 years, you automatically get Medicare insurance. This protection will continue as long as your disability lasts and 3 years after that. Also, if you're under 65 and have permanent kidney failure, you can get Medicare protection to help pay for dialysis or a kidney transplant and other health care costs. This special Medicare protection also extends to any of your dependents who have permanent kidney failure. If you have any questions about Medicare protection for people under 65, get in touch with any Social Security office. Someone will be there to help you. Story of a Life is my song for the day, and it goes like this.
I can see myself, it's golden sunrise. Young boy, open up your eyes. It's supposed to be your day. Now off you go, horizon bound, and you won't stop until you found your own kind of way. And the wind will whip your tousled hair, the sun, the rain, sweet despair, brave tales of love and strife. And somewhere on your path to glory, you will write your story of a life. And all the towns that you walk through and all the people that you talk to sing you their songs. And there are times you change your stride, there are times you can't decide, still you go on. And then the young girls dance their gypsy tunes and share the secrets of the moon. So soon you find a wife. And though she sees your dreams go poorly, still she joins your story of a life. So you settle down and the children come and you find a place that you come from. Your watering is done. And all your dreams of open spaces you find in your children's faces one by one. And all the trips you know you missed and all the lips you never kissed cut through you like a knife. And now you see stretched out before thee just another story of a life. Story of a life. Story. Story of a life. Now sometimes words can serve me well, sometimes words can go to hell for all that they do. And for every dream that took me high, there's been a dream that's passed me by. I know it's so true. And I can see it clear out to the end, and I'll whisper to her now again, because she shared my life.
That was Story of a Life, and I'm Harry Chapin, telling you to be back here to meet my taxi again soon. Keep the change.
It was raining hard in Frisco. I needed one more fare to make my night. A lady up ahead waved a flag. It was raining hard in Frisco. I needed one more fare to make my night.
Nice to see that you're out there listening. This is Harry Chapin in here singing and talking. The song today, Circle, a favorite of everybody it seems. Thank God it's mine. And the talk is from all our friends at Social Security. We've been talking for some time now about the value of Social Security protection to you as a young worker. And I think we've made it clear that Social Security is much more than just a retirement program. that it's a comprehensive package of protection you have when you work in a job covered by Social Security. But right now, I just want to emphasize the importance of disability and survivors' benefits for young people. Because according to Social Security statistics, 40% of male workers become disabled or die before they reach 65. For females, the percentage is 28%. Now, that's really something to think about, right? Obviously, Social Security can't solve all the problems death or disabling illness brings, but disability benefits and survivors' payments can be a big help. For more information, call any Social Security office and ask for a free copy of For the Young Worker, Social Security. My song today is Circle. I want you to listen hard.
All my life's a circle, sunrise and sundown. The moon rolls through the nighttime till the daybreak comes around. All my life's a circle, but I can't tell you why. The season's spinning round again, the years keep rolling by. It seems like I've been here before, I can't remember when, but I got this funny feeling that I'll be back once again. There's no straight lines make up my life, and all my roads have bends. There's no clear-cut beginnings, and so far, no dead ends. I've found you 1,000 times, I guess you've done the same. But then we lose each other, it's just like a children's game. But as I see you here again, the thought runs through my mind. Our love is like a circle, let's go round one more time. All my life's a circle, sunrise and sundown. The moon rolls through the nighttime till the daybreak comes around. All my life's a circle, but I can't tell you why. The season's spinning round again, the years keep rolling by. All my life's a circle, sunrise and sundown. The moon goes through the night time till the daybreak comes around. All my life's a circle, but I can't tell you why. The season's spinning round again, the years keep rolling by. All my life's a circle, there's sunrise and sundown. The moon rolls through the...
Circle, and I hope you liked it. About this time, I always seem to have to rush off because of the clock. Well, so be it. And I'll be coming back soon, and I hope you'll be back too. Just give the change to Harry Chapin, right? So long.
I needed one more fare to make my night. A lady up ahead waved to flag me down. It was raining hard in Frisco. I needed one more fare to make my night. A lady up
Say hey,
ahead
Harry Chapin back your way with a bit of music making and a spot of news from our mutual friends down Social Security way. Before I get a chance to sing, I'll get a chance to address myself to a rather select group of people. Many people think of widows as being elderly, but this isn't necessarily true. Unfortunately, there are many young women who are left widowed with children to raise. If you're a widow with dependent children, you and your children probably get monthly Social Security checks on your deceased husband's earnings record. But maybe you've been wondering what would happen to these payments if you remarried at some future date. Well, if you remarry before 60, your Social Security payments would be stopped. However, the monthly checks for the children would continue until they reach 18. Any child who became disabled before 22 would continue to get monthly payments for as long as the disability lasts. If you remarry at 60 or older, your payments would continue without any reduction in the amount. These survivors' benefits are part of the complete package of protection that Social Security provides. If you have any questions or need more information about survivors' benefits, call or write any Social Security office. They're listed in the phone book under Social Security Administration. What song for today? Well, let's say I sing something I wrote called WOLD.
Hello, honey, it's me. What did the kids say when they knew it was their long-lost daddy? Oh, remember how we listened to the radio, and I said that's the place to be. And how I got the job as an FM jock the day you married me. It was 2 kids and I was into AM rock, but I just had to run around. It's been 8 years since I left you, babe. Let me tell you about what's gone down. I am the morning DJ at WOLD, playing all the hits for you, wherever you may be. The bright good morning voice who's heard but never seen, feeling all the 45, going on 15. The drinking I did on my last big gig, it made my voice go low. They said that they liked the young sound when they let me go. So I drifted on down to Tulsa, Oklahoma to do me a late night talk show. Now I've worked my way down home again here to Boise, Idaho. That's how this business goes. I am the morning DJ at WOLD, playing all the hits for you, wherever you may be. The bright good morning voice who's heard but never seen, feeling all the 45, going on 15. Sometimes I get this crazy dream that I just take off in my car. But you can travel long 10,000 miles and still stay where you are. Thinking that I should stop this jockeying and start that record store. Maybe I could settle down if you take me back once more. Okay, honey, I see. I guess he's better than me. Sure, old girl, I understand. You don't have to worry, I'm such a happy man.
That was yours truly singing a number I did called WOLD. Hope you liked it. Now, it would be nice to sing some more for you, but I'm short of time as usual. My cab is running hot, and consequently, this is Harry Chapin telling you, as always, keep the change.
It was raining hard in Frisco. I needed one more fare to make my night. A lady up ahead waved to flag me down. She got in at the light.
It's time for Harry Chapin again to sing and talk to anybody out there who might be listening. And since I am Harry Chapin, I guess I'll have to trot out the New York Philharmonic and sing something or other. But before I get into singing, I'll have some serious words for you that the Social Security people want you to know. I'm going to talk a little more about disability today. I understand from our friends at Social Security that some people think they have to wait 5 months to apply for disability benefits if they've had a serious accident or illness. But that's not so. Although payments don't start until the 6th month of disability, you should apply as soon as you know you won't be able to work for at least a year because of your disability. If you work long enough under Social Security, you and your family may be able to get monthly Social Security disability checks starting with your 6th full month of disability. It may take some time to get all the necessary medical records, but this can be taken care of during the 5-month waiting period. Then, if you are eligible for disability payments, everything should be in order by the end of the waiting period, and your first check should arrive on time. If you're unable to get to any Social Security office to apply, call any Social Security office, and they'll arrange to take your application by phone. The Philharmonic are all lined up behind me now, and together with them I will sing a little bunch of words called Shooting Star.
He was crazy, of course. From the first, she must have known it. But still, she went on with him, and she never once had shown it. And she took him off the street, and she dried his tears of grieving. She listened to his visions. She believed in his believing. Ah, he was the sun, burning bright and brittle, and she was the moon, shining back his light a little. He was a shooting star, she was softer and more slowly. He could not make things possible, but she could make them holy, holy. She gave him a daughter, and she gave him a son. She was a mother and a wife and a lover. When the day was done, he was too far gone, forgiven of what he offered in its stead. Was the knowledge she was the only thing that was not in his head. He took off east one morning towards the rising sun's red glow. She knew he was going nowhere, but of course she let him go. And as she stood and watched him dwindle, much too empty to be sad, he reappeared beside her, saying, "You're all I've ever had." Oh, he was the sun, burning bright and brittle, and she was the moon, shining back his light a little. He was a shooting star, she was softer and more slowly. He could not make things possible, but she could make them holy, holy.
That was a song I call Shooting Star from an album with the title of Verities and Balderdash. The time is flying like my star, and I guess that all I have to say is that I'm Harry Chapin, and I'm telling you, keep the change.
I needed one more fare to make my night. A lady up ahead waved a flag me down. She got in at the light. It was raining hard in Frisco. I needed one more fare to make my night. A lady up ahead.
Look alive out there. This is Harry Chapin coming to you with a song and talk. Today I'll be going to do the talking, and somebody or other called Billy Joel is going to sing something called Piano Man, which I understand is a pretty fair song. As a matter of fact, I'm sure of it. First off, though, I've got a word to say. It occurred to me that when I talk to you about supplemental security income payments for needy people 65 or older, or blind or disabled, that some of you may not realize this includes retarded people. So let me remind you that people who are severely retarded may be able to get monthly SSI checks if they have little or no income or resources. It doesn't matter how old or young they are. Children as well as adults can get SSI payments as disabled people. A parent, guardian, or other responsible person can apply on behalf of the retarded child or adult at any Social Security office, and someone there will be glad to help with the application. If you know of a retarded child or adult you think may be eligible for these monthly checks, we hope you'll pass this information along to the proper person. For more information and answers to questions you may have, call or write any Social Security office and ask for a free copy of the pamphlet SSI for Aged, Disabled, and Blind People. As I listen to the mainstream and all the substrata of music today, there's hardly anybody that gets there better with words and music than Billy Joel. And of all his songs, maybe my favorite is Piano Man.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La 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 li li da, la la li li da da da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling all right. Now John at the bar is a friend of mine. Gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke or to light up your smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. He says, Bill, I believe this is killing me, as the smile ran away from his face. Well, I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Oh, la 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 di di da, la la di di da da da. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and he's talking with David, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life.
Billy Joel with his Piano Man, a great song and a big hit. Before telling you to keep the change, I just want one more chance to remind you that your Social Security office is only a phone call away. Tell them Harry Chapin sent you. Taxi!
In Frisco, I needed one more fare to make my night. A lady up ahead waved to flag me down. It was raining hard in Frisco. I needed one more fare to make my night. A lady up ahead waved to flag me down. She got in at the light.
Welcome to the Harry Chapin Show. Today I'm going to sing for you something I wrote called Sandy that I like and hope you do too, because I like her. She's my wife. And before we get to the music, I want to tell you about some newfound knowledge. Now that I'm practically an expert, some of my friends have been asking me questions about Social Security. So far, I've been able to answer most of them. Like just the other day, one of my friends asked me if people who are self-employed are protected by Social Security, and I was able to tell him. It works like this. If you're self-employed and your net earnings in a year amount to $400 or more, you can get Social Security credit for your earnings. This means you and your family have exactly the same protection Social Security provides to salaried workers: disability benefits, retirement payments, Medicare, and survivor's benefits for your dependents when you die. To get Social Security credit, if your net earnings from self-employment come to $400 or more in a year, you must pay your Social Security taxes when you file your federal income tax return. That's how you build up your Social Security protection so you can apply for benefits when you're eligible. If you have any questions about Social Security for self-employed people, call or write any Social Security office. Now as to the singing, here I am with a song about my wife called Sandy. Enjoy.
Sandy is the seashore, and Sandy is the sea. Sandy is the clear blue sky, or so it seems to me. Yes, I see her everywhere, in everything I see. She can turn to anything that she would like to be. Sandy is the summer's day, she laughs inside the brook. Sandy is an autumn moon, she shines down when I look. Sandy is a cozy fire on a snowy winter's night. And Sandy is the soft spring rain in the early morning light. For Sandy is my mirror, there are secrets in her eyes. And every single morning she dons a new disguise. She has caught the mystery of all that's wild and free. Oh yes, I see the world in her, for she means the world to me.
That was a friend of mine named Sandy. It looks like I've got to rev up the Dodge and get out of here. But before I go, I just want to remind you that you have a friend at your Social Security office. So this is Harry Chapin telling you to just keep the change.
Lady up ahead waved to flag me down. She got in at the light. Oh, where you going to, my lady blue? It's a shame you ruined your gown in the rain. She just looked out the window. She said 16 Parkside Lane.